Okay, Cancers, it's time to do something different. It's time for you to transform. It's time for you to go through a life and death rebirth process, but it's also time for you to be open to embracing growth, to embracing faith, to embracing light, and just embracing newness and healing. Okay. And the structures of your foundation are about to change, but you have to be willing to allow that to happen. All right. So if you're interested in knowing more, stay tuned after the jump.
I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you can't escape me. My brain is racing for something. My heart is racing for clarity.
Okay, so this is going to be a reading for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, this is going to be a general reading. No, this is not personal. Like I said, it's a general reading for all Cancers out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. But if you would like to book you a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you that personal reading. They are 50% off for a limited time only, so go ahead and take advantage of that. Okay. So starting this reading off, we have no place like home, okay, which is the overall energy, right? Now, this is authenticity. This is coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known that you can call yours. And this signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself that no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet neither with pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Now, the current situation that you're in, we have Ace of Wands in reverse and we have hope. And I feel like you are in a place where it's like, I don't know what needs to change, but I need for something to change because I just like you could be feeling like a lack of motivation. You could be feeling like um a lack of interest maybe. Like you could be feeling like a lack of like things getting off the ground or feeling like a little stagnancy maybe or feeling like okay like I'm holding out, but what am I holding out for? And again, I feel like this a lot of this has to do with the fact that you need to transform not only the way that you think, but the way that you go about things, okay? Because the challenge of the situation, we have material harvest, but we also have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which to me is almost like a warning sign because I want to say that what's done isn't necessarily done. Um, because the tennis was upright, right? Is about kind of like the last fork in the road, right? And when you have the tennis was reversed, it's like it can't get any worse than this. And it's about recovery and it's about, only going up from here, but you're having a challenge with that. And I feel like this could be a huge part of Pluto moving into Aquarius inside of your eighth house. It's like needing to heal, needing to grow, but almost being I don't know why I keep getting a very stagnant, a very fixed energy from you. So I don't know if you're a Capricorn rising and you guys might have like a fixed sign, like a fixed sun sign, like Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo, um, or Aquarius, or if it's just maybe that Aquarius energy that's in your eighth house. But it's very much feeling like uh, how do I put it? I don't know how to grow. I don't know how to heal. I don't know how to build from here. Like, how do I reap my rewards? That's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like I want to get to a place where I'm able to reap my rewards and I'm able to celebrate my wins and I'm able to share my wins and be comfortable with my wins. But, like, how do I get there? Like, it's a very woe is me type of energy. And again, it could be because of this delay. It could be because of this delay. Like it's almost like there's a delay in your faith or a delay in your hope. Like, is it still gonna happen? Is it coming? Is my time gonna get here, but you gotta refocus that energy. You gotta refocus that energy. We have authority, but we also have the hermit, right? And for me, authority points to like emperor energy. It points to like king of wands energy, but it's more so like Capricorn energy, right? It's like stepping up to the plate, bossing up, taking control of your own life, and finding the answers within you, right? Finding the answers within you. And I feel like that might be the uncomfortable part of this journey for you, is that maybe you're so used to depending on a person, a place, or a thing, right? Because when you think of home, you think of the place where you go, where you let your guard down, and it's just like, okay, the place that's never going to leave you. It's where you feel comfortable. It's where you're able to be vulnerable. And I feel like life could be guiding you to find that comfortability within yourself, right? Realizing like, okay, I've become too attached to other people or other places and things. I've allowed other things to rule my happiness. And now that you're being called to find out within yourself, that's a little challenging for you. That's a little hard for you, because it's like, how do I go within? Which is crazy, because Cancer, you're literally ruled by the moon, which is all about emotions and all about water and all about like feminine energy and intuitiveness and things like that. And it's like Cancer. It's like you're so great at healing other people, but like when it comes time to healing yourself, you kind of just resort to staying within your crab energy. And spirit wants you to come out of your shell so that you can not only use those great healing properties for everybody else, but like learn to be able to use it for yourself. Now, the advice for this situation. The advice for this situation, we have patience, but we also have page of cups. We have patience, but we also have page of cups, right? So the advice for this situation, your protection message for this situation, is learning that in due time things will change, right? Don't let your emotions get in the way of anything that it is that you want to do, right? This is literally spirit intuitively guiding you, okay? And letting you know that it is possible. Things are possible, that you do have the possibility to be happy. It's just, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Actually, I'm going to clarify that a little bit deeper. Yeah, because I feel like there's more of a message there. I want to clarify that a little deeper. What do we have for this advice? Ooh, keeping that? Okay. Ugh. Mm. Mm. And literally, we got the four swords. Right. So it's about your healing. It's about your healing, right? I feel like you might be in a place where you are trying to speed this up. I feel like it's more so negligence, right? I feel like you're trying to avoid going deeply, deeply, deeply within. And it's like, it's one thing to be home, but then it's another thing to be home in the room with the four walls closing in on you. And you might be trying to avoid that. Again, you do such a great job at healing everybody else, but when it comes time to healing yourself, it might feel overwhelming, right? It might feel overwhelming. That's the one thing that people don't really talk about when it comes to water signs, is that you're so great at intuitively picking up the energy of what's around you and everybody else, this, that, and the third, but nobody ever talks about how all of that psychic energy can overwhelm you, right? And so you can end up feeling scared and feeling like, I can't do this, or I can't take this, or I can't do this alone. And I do feel like Spirit is saying to you, hey, listen, in due time, everything that you want will come, but like you have to take this moment of solitude for you and kind of like boss up and just make the decisions that you need to make. But like it starts with you healing, and that's something that's going to take time. Let me keep going. We got the Hierophant, and then we got the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like as you begin to heal, as you begin to heal, you kind of get to a point where you find that structure, right? You find that structure of what it is that you're supposed to be doing, what it is you're supposed to be aligned to, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. But it's kind of like you're able to boss up and realize, okay, this is for me. And then out of that, that's where this new spark for life comes from. Okay, so expect the unexpected. We have prosperity begins, and we have the magician. If you expect the unexpected and follow all of these instructions, we have prosperity begins, and we have the magician. Okay, which is literally you living a life that you want. This is about action. This is about manifestation, creation, self confidence, clarity, willpower, skill. Okay, creativity, power. Right? This is essentially you taking your power back. But I do feel like this begins with a lot of healing, a lot of healing, right? Um, and it definitely feels internal. It feels like let me pull back my energy and let me heal me and let me figure out where all of these emotions and whatnot that I'm feeling is coming from. Like, what is the root of this trauma? What is the source of my healing, the root of my healing? Like, where do I go to start beginning this shadow work? Right. And I do feel like in the end, it's gonna change how you move in terms of like how you relate to other human beings, which I feel like is part of what you're scared of, because honestly and truly, Cancer, again, you are very, very intuitive. And I feel like you rather not do the work because you know that if you do the work, then the situations that you're aligning yourself with probably aren't the best for you. Probably not the best people that you should be around or the best situations you should be attached to. Probably not the best job, person, place, thing, whatever. And I feel like, again, Spirit is telling you, hey, yeah, do the work, come to the decisions that it is that you need to. Listen to Spirit, align with Spirit, and watch how, the seas begin to change. I want to point something out to you, right? This is your challenges right now, right? Your challenge is material harvest, right? So you feel like you're unable to reap any benefits or reap any rewards. But look at expect the unexpected. Okay, look at expect the unexpected. These two literally relate, right? It's prosperity beginning, right? And I feel like this is coming from you manifesting a whole entire new life. And I feel like the reason why you're not able to reap the rewards from the life that you're trying to manifest now is because there's something there. And it could be, people that you're attached to or just trauma that you're attached to, right? This is very close to the Gemini message that I just put out, but it's like making decisions based off of your trauma. I feel like that's a place where you're in, and Spirit is trying to course correct that. And it's all about you making the most authentic decisions and the most authentic choices that you can, right? Sometimes God's rejection, what's the word? Sometimes rejection is God's protection, something like that. So like if you feel like something is taking a delay or taking a toll on you or taking too long, it could be the foundation that you're trying to build on. But that's just the thing. I feel like the entire foundation for you is about to change. And I feel like you're going to have a new idea of what home means to you. So expect a whole overall, Cancers. Expect a whole overall definitely like a life and death transformation that you're about to go through. And you are most definitely going to be a different person on the other side of this. Okay. So I love each and every one of y'all. Definitely make sure that you go to my website, thealignedsouls.com, to book your personal reading. This is only general. So 50% off on personal readings up until the weekend is over. Go book it. It's on screen. The website is in the description box. I'll see you on the next one.
Tell me what you want to be. Tell me what you want to see now. I need us to set me free. Is it them or is it me? I feel like I need some therapy. You tried to fight, but you can't escape me. My brain is racing for